Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yanda Septian Putra. I'm from Solo. Okay. Well, in the video this time we will discuss about physical quantities. If you get a lot of mistakes, please forgive me because I'm still in the learning. Please, okay, go straight to the discussion. Material physical quantity is the property of an object that can be quantified. For instance, the physical quantities are the length of a rod or the mass of a body. Measurement is the art of comparing a physical quantity with its unit measurement. Result is the value of the physical quantity obtained by means of measurements. This value can be expressed as the products of numerical value and corresponding units. The complete presentations of the measurement result must contain the information about the uncertainty. See below. In physics, physical quantity is any physical property that can be quantified, that is, can be measured using numbers. Examples of physical quantities are mass, amounts of substance, length, time, temperatures, electric currents, likes, intensity, force, velocity, density, and many others. A physical quantity is always measures of natural non-living objects, inanimate objects. The foundation of physical rests upon physical quantities in terms of which the layers of physical are experienced. The reverse, thus quantities have to be measured accordingly. Physical quantities are often divided into two categories: base quantities and differential quantities. The differential quantities are those quantities which are derived from other physical quantities. Example of derived quantities are force, velocity, acceleration at the rate of units. Physicals, like other quantities, make observations and as basic quantities. For example, how big is an object? How much mass does it have? How far did it travel? To answer these questions, the max measurements with various instruments, meter sticks, balance, stopwatch. The measurements of physical quantities are expressed in terms of units which are standardized values. For example, the length of a rice, which is a physical quantity, can be expressed in the meters for sprinters or kilometers for long distance runners, which are standardized units. It will be extremely difficult for scientists to express and compare measured values in a meaningful way. Physical quantities in the international system of units are expressed in terms of combination of seven fundamental physical units, which are units for length, mass, times, electric currents, temperature, amounts of a substance, and luminance intensity. The two types of physical quantities are basic or elemental quantities. Thus, quantities signify the basic physical elements of naturals and cannot be broken down or derived from any other phenomena. This includes mass, length, time, temperature, radius, wavelength, angst, radiance, unit of source, angst, candela, unit of light intensity, and express not sure with the parts amperes as the basic quantity and not coulombs, or since cargo are the fundamental participly which constitutes electric currents. Derived quantities are other physical quantities which are dependent on these elemental physical components and can be expressed as a combination of one or more of the atomic as different quantities. X velocity, acceleration, gravitation, I constant. I really wanted to mention this on, and everything else. Sorry for not coming up with an across life. There are two major systems of unit used in the world. The units acronym for the French system international units, also known as the metric system, and English units, also known as the imperial system. English units were historical as in national owned ruled by the British Empire's unit status in the only country that still has English units extensively. Virtually every other country in the world now as the metric system, which is the standard system agreed upon by scientists and mathematicians, and some physical quantities are more fundamental than others. In physics, there are 7 fundamental physical quantities that are measured in base or physical fundamental units: length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance, and luminance intensity. Unit for other physical quantities of force, speed, and electrical currents described by mathematically combining the 7 base units. In this course, we will mainly ask 5 of test length, mass, time, electric current, and temperature. The unit is which they are measured are the meter, kilogram, second, ampere, Kelvin, mole, and candela. All other units are made by Mathematica. Combining the fundamental units that are called derived units. Let's explain a few units of the measure below. In this video, I will explain the unit of measurement on B1. The meter C is unit for length is the meter. The definition of the meter has changed of time to become more accurate and precise. This measurement was improved in on the sound. 800 x 9b rather finding the matter to be the distance between two aggregate lines on a platinum iridium bar. The kilogram, the unit for mass in is the kilogram. It is defined to be mass of a platinum iridium cylinder cost at the international Board of Wax and Measure near Paris. Exact replies of the standard kilogram cylinder are kept in numerous locations throughout the world, such as the National Institute of Standards and Technology in Gettysburg, Maryland. The determination of all other mass can be done by comparing them with one of the standard kilograms per second. The unit for time per second also has a long history. For many years, it was defined as of an average solar day. However, the average solar day is actually very gradually getting longer due to gradual slowing of Earth's rotation. Acquiring in the fundamental unit is essential since all other measurements are different from the therefore a new standard was adopted to define the second in terms of a non-varying of constant physical phenomenon. On constant phenomenon is the very steady vibration of calcium atoms, which can be observed and counted. This vibration from the basic of the calcium atomic clocks. The amperes electric current is measured in the ampere names after under ampere. You have probably heard of amperes or amps when people discuss electrical currents or electrical devices. Understanding again amperes requires a basic understanding of electricity and magnetism, something that will be explored in depth in later chapter of this book. Basically, to play with an electric current running through them will produce an activity force and each other kelvins. The unit of temperature is the Kelvin or kelvins, but not direct Kelvin. This scale is named after physics William Thomson Lord Kelvin, who was the first to call for an absolute temperature scale. The Kelvin scale is based on absolute zero. This is the point at which all thermal energy has been removed from all atoms or molecules in a system. Metric prefixes physical objects or the phenomena may vary there. For example, the size of objects vary from something very small like atom to something very large like a star. Yet the standard metric unit of length is the meter. So the metric system includes many prefixes that can be attached to a unit. Good. That's all the connection material about physical quantities. Hopefully, it will be useful for all of us. Sorry for many inconvenience in delivering the materials because I am still in the learning stage. See you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.